Hey everybody, I'm Rob. This is Dashboard. In this video, I will cut a series of identical narrow strips from this piece of plywood, and I will use the rip gauge plus updated Gen 2 parallel guides to make that happen. Step 1, drop the rail. Step 2, I have the rip gauge already set to the dimension I want. Remember that this tab represents the blade kerf on the saw, and so that's the dimension right there that I want to cut. So all you have to do is set that tab up against the splinter guard on your guide rail, pull the cap up against the carbon extension, tighten this knob, that one is all set. We'll do the same thing here. So we make sure that they're both in the same place. Just pull that against there, tighten that. So now I have two parallel guides set parallel to the guide rail, and now we can make our cuts. All right, let's just see how even they are. Like, I can't tell a difference between these. I'll just turn them around and just try it that way. That's nice and smooth, flush. Same thing here. So we've got very even pieces. Now I can continue with the rest. Batteries are of course dead, which is a great thing, right in the middle of a video. See if we can pick that up where I left off. All right. All right, so let's take a quick look at the results here. So you'll recall this is the rip gauge. I had it set to position the parallel guides, and this is one of the pieces that I've cut. So let's just take a quick look. I'm going to put this up in here. I don't know how well you can see that. Hopefully you can see it well enough, but this is right in line with what I wanted to achieve. And I'll just check it out down here at the other end. And it's the same. We're nice and flush with the carbon. So this is how that works. You can get great results, and it's really easy and controlled, and you're not struggling to keep this wood against the fence because the wood is just there. You're moving the saw on the rail. So it's a little bit nicer than using a table saw. It doesn't take up much room either. All these pieces are the same. So you get a sense of how easy this is. Of course, it's very clean. You're working with a track saw. Makes really nice clean cuts because there's no danger of the saw wandering around. I'm not sort of struggling to keep this piece against the fence. I don't need room for an outfeed. I'm not saying a table saw has no use. Obviously it does, we all know that. But for something like this, if you want a nice clean result the first time, track saw is really good for that.